Forza's finally added the Huracan Sterrato. So, let's race it against the Dakar. No, not the Dakar. What's it called? The 911 Rallye. That's been in here for ages. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, go.
What is our first challenge?
We're going straight up a volcano because that's what everyone's going to use these for.
What? Oh, literally straight up a volcano.
I thought that was the premise of the challenge.
Right, and then down the other side on the road, I imagine.
Yes. To test their off-road and on-road capabilities. Oh no.
I'm just flooring it, which is definitely not how you would drive it in real life. It's going quite well. For some reason, I feel like the rear is more bouncy than the front, despite all the weight being on the back.
Why is it so much faster if it's rear-wheel drive?
Wait, is it?
I think so, isn't it? Or have I made that up?
It would make sense to be rear-wheel drive, but why would you have an off-road car that's rear-wheel drive? Yeah, I'm needing to... Oh, no. Oh, no! Whoa, that was dodgy. Right, yes,
I'm also at a slight advantage because of PI, but also because Forza put this on off-road race tyres from standard for some reason.
I have no idea what I'm on. But I have a roof rack, which makes my car better than yours. On the other hand, it's worse than yours because Porsche didn't have the... I don't know, they didn't have the bravery to write, well, basically tobacco sponsorship on the side of the car.
Which is what literally everybody is going to do if they want it with that livery.
Yeah, why the hell would you want the word rough roads on the side of this? I'm using the road, I feel that's a bit easier. Which would you rather have?
Oh, this.
So would I.
Even though I don't like the Huracan.
Even though I don't... Oh, because I don't like Porsches. I do like some Porsches, but not... Wait,
well, I do actually quite like this Huracan, so...
I like the Taycan Estate. That's the Porsche I like. And I like the 963. Oh, I like the 963 unless it's winning, then I don't like it. Where are you?
Well, luckily my car can descend mountains as well, so I...
Are you shortcutting?
Cut a road out.
Basically, I got stuck at one point and realised this car isn't very good at going as the crow flies, so...
Yes, that sort of happened to me. It just took me longer to recover from my stuckness.
Ah.
But for some reason it's really good on this road, despite being on these ridiculous tyres.
That's my thoughts as well, except for some reason... Actually, I know the reason, because it's rear heavy, it's a Porsche, that's why it's really oversteering. Like, if you turn in, it just oversteers immediately. Unless you do really... Unless you slow down, and even if you slow down, it just gets the end out. The back out. If you accelerate, it's even worse. So brake, turn in, accelerate, slide. Just let go, turn in, slide. Brake, shift down, slide. Are you having similar experiences?
Really?
I'm going to try braking really early for this next corner and see if I can take it really just... No, it still gets the tail out at 70 miles an hour. I'm going to try again here. So, right, above 70 it just gets the tail out. Okay, at 60. 60 works. 70? Okay, anyway, right, petrol's here. I should probably...
Yes, I have caught up quite quickly, but then you were sliding about.
Well, I wasn't sliding about. I was trying to keep it as slow as possible to try to not slide it about. Victory to me, I think!
I think it was.
Wait, you have rally lighters, sort of.
Yes.
And the snorkel?
Yes, it's actually attached to the airbox thing inside, unlike the STO.
So. You have much more off-roadable tyres than I do. I just have sort of rally-ish tyres. You have actual off-road tyres, so I would have thought you'd be better on the actual climbing a mountain.
It like it has better suspension for it, though, maybe.
It's just more raised. On the other hand, how much of your better suspension or lower suspension is just because the arches extend out over the wheel? Although the tyres are too wide, so if you go over a bump, it'll still hit the sticky out bit. I don't know. Basically, it's 1-0 to the car that no one expected to even get a single point in this challenge.
Yes.
Let's do a similar but different challenge. An actual off-road trail. Oh, it's starting on the road already. This is what...
Oh! Right. Ah!
What? Oh, I set them to tourist for something and never changed it back.
Oh, yeah. to get these car... Well, this car.
Yes. No, to get the Revuelto. That car you got for doing 60 minutes of skill chains. We should probably say, because I imagine this video will be coming out relatively shortly after the car, how you get that car. Petrol?
Yes. So, to get this car, you have to complete an accolade in the new Realms mode thing. So, essentially, you have to go into Realms and complete all of them in skill mode.
Yes. And the best way to do that, I find, is to go in a powerful car, do a donut or a burnout or something, and then just make sure you bank those 100 points. Although, didn't someone figure out that you could actually do it with 0 points?
Yeah, you don't actually have to bank points, as it turns out. So you can just load into it and leave it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so do that. Go and, I don't know, fold your laundry or something with the game open in the background. Just come back every 5 minutes. Does he also have a tow hook?
Brilliant. A tow hook?
A tow point, like an external...
No, it doesn't.
Right.
Well, not a big bright red one like yours does.
That's another point to the Rough Roads Porsche. So why does it have a 953 written on the side of it? It's not a 953. Even I know that, and I know nothing about Porsche serial numbers.
Well, I'm pretty sure the 959 Dakar thing not have that number as well. Is that what it's in reference to? That's what I would assume, but I don't know.
In which case, why at the time of that being the current car, weren't they able to get 959 as their number? Surely that isn't the common number that other people wanted. On the other hand, if they did have that, I'd make fun of it like I make fun of everyone who has a GT3 Porsche with 911 written on the side of it.
Well, it's just in case people think it's a Beetle.
Right, because we assume that most people who buy these cars will inevitably end up using them in the suburbs, like, not even the city, probably. We decided to go to the city to see what they'd be like in a built-up urban area.
There's somebody called Budget Bull in a Lamborghini.
I just saw that.
Well, I suppose that's what the Huracan sort of is.
It is a Huracan. So... it's still on tourist. Why didn't I change that?
What's the name of the guy in 12?
Tittering bike? What? Surely it's tottering. Whoa.
Venom is red.
I found a good reason to buy this car. You know, sometimes in cities, there's a really tight piece of road. So, in an SUV or a reasonably high hatchback, you can just drive onto the pavement a bit. In a normal Huracan, you wouldn't be able to do that. In your Huracan, you might be able to go onto the pavement to avoid incoming, I don't know, tanks. What?
Yes.
Wide vehicles.
To get out of the way of the emergency services. So
yes, that's the one.
The world is a better place, or something.
Turns out a Lamborghini Huracan is quite good at being a Lamborghini Huracan, even if it's a modified version. So it's 2-1, I believe. That means it's time for a drag race.
I think it does.
Let's go to our favourite little drag race, where we can off-road our vehicles.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, yeah, that's where the all-wheel drive kicked in.
Yeah,
Actually, no, I think that was where the power kicked in. Oh! I didn't quite make it into the... Did they fix that?
Possibly, because you sort of fell down.
Yes. I feel like I hit an invisible wall. But it's 3-1 to the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato, which is the car we both rather have and is probably more expensive.
And we sort of already knew should win.
Yes. So what have we learnt here today? Absolutely nothing.
An off-road supercar is faster than a Baja Beetle.
Except for at Bahaing, which for some reason the Beetle was better at. And on that note, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do consider liking and or subscribing to both channels. Check out Purple Petrol's his point of view of this video and have a great wrestling content. If you have any suggestions for future channels, please put a comment down below. And if you're feeling particularly generous, please consider leaving a tip using the Super Thanks feature down below. We really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.